Welcome guys to the Meet Damien channel. I am Damien, and today's live stream we're going to be looking at Bitcoin once again. Currently trading at $85,200 right now. I'm doing a live stream here on YouTube and also TikTok. Let me go ahead and flip the camera over here so that way my TikTok guys can see what we're looking at here on the charts. Okay, but yeah, let's get started here on the Meet Damien channel here. Okay. So we're looking at Bitcoin currently trading at $85,200. We had a nice solid green day where Bitcoin's up 3.2%. And even though we had a nice solid day, I can't become bullish on Bitcoin until we get above this red line here. Okay. This red line is the 200-day moving average at 86,100. So I'm still looking for Bitcoin to get above $86,000 before I become cautiously optimistic on Bitcoin here. Okay. We still have tomorrow with tariffs. Trump's going to be telling us what countries are going to get tariffed and how much percentage wise. That could be a drag on the markets. That could send the markets lower. Okay. But maybe tariffs might not be as bad as some might think, and maybe the price might already be reflecting the worst of the worst, and we might be in for a bounce that continues into higher prices for Bitcoin going into tomorrow and the rest of this week here. Let me show you guys what I was looking at. Why I took a trade last night when I saw Bitcoin at $83,000. Okay. I saw a bull flag, right? That looked like it was gonna break out to the upside. When we got above the 200-day moving average, the red line here, that's when I started to become a little bit more bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, and what I saw was what you could say is a bull flag here. Okay, as I draw this out, right? You got yourself the bull flag, right? Just connecting the flag portion of it, and I just take the measure move of that flag, right, and I put over here, okay, where we could possibly break out the measure move, and it was telling me that Bitcoin was going to go up to like $84,900, that blue number here, so basically $85,000. So I knew that the Bitcoin was going to at least with the bull flag, that Bitcoin was going to go up to $85,000. I didn't know when exactly, but I knew it was coming soon because this is on the 15-minute chart here. And then I also saw that Bitcoin price got above the red line, the 200-day moving average, which indicates that we can start to become bullish on Bitcoin. So I took a trade out. I bought Bitcoin at $83,000 around this area. Okay. And, this morning here, we saw Bitcoin try to climb up to $84,000, almost $85,000, but then we got beaten down. I still have my stop loss right below the 200-day moving average, right over here at like $82,000. So I did not get stopped out, and I was able to continue on the trade. And I knew like $85,000 was my target, and that's where I got out, right over here in this area. Okay, and it looks like we're creating another bull flag here on Bitcoin. Okay. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about here is we could still be bullish on Bitcoin going into at least till tomorrow here, because now we have another bull flag, right? That's starting to form here on the 15-minute chart. And we just draw that flag out as I start to draw it out for you guys. Okay. And we just take the measure move, right? And we put that measure move to where you could possibly break out at $85,300 here. And it's saying that, we could see an $88,000 Bitcoin, that blue number right there, $88,000 Bitcoin could be coming up tomorrow. Okay. So if you're going to try to trade this, I would put the stop loss probably, if you're playing the pattern here and you're able to buy Bitcoin at these prices of like $84,000, $85,000, probably put the stop loss at like $84,500. I wouldn't want to risk it, because if you're wrong, you could be terribly wrong, and then this price could come right back down to the 200-day moving average, which is currently sitting at $83,000. Okay, that red number right here. Okay, it's saying that Bitcoin could come down to $83,000 all over again. So I would just put the stop loss at 84,500. So you're not going to really suffer that much if it does come down. But you'll be able to be the benefactor if Bitcoin continues being bullish going into tomorrow. You know, I'm anticipating if Bitcoin to go up to $88,000. Now, is that possible? Okay, Bitcoin at $88,000. Well, we were at like what, $88,000 last week. Okay, so I just think that Bitcoin is going to try to push up to higher levels here, and it's probably going to end up coming up to like where we were trading at just last week when we saw $88,000 Bitcoin. So yeah, for sure, I think Bitcoin could see $88,000, and you can game plan this out where you have a tight stop loss at 84,500. You can buy Bitcoin at 85,000 if you can, right? If it goes back down to 85,000, you could probably, you know, maybe buy some now here and then at 85,300, and then you could buy some more if it goes down to 85,000 or below 85,000. But I would probably put the stop loss at 84,500 because if we're going down lower than that, then that invalidates this whole bull flag. That means this bull flag is not going to happen, or at least not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so that's what I see with the price of Bitcoin. We could take a look at some other cryptos. If you guys have some requests here, let me know what crypto you want me to take a look at. We could also talk about the stocks as well. But usually when I start, you know, talking about crypto, I go with the big three at least. You know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. And maybe we'll take a look at Solana as well. But let's take a look at Ripple here. See how Ripple's doing out there. Ripple's at 2.87%. I'm sorry, up 2.87% at $2.14. We're looking at the 15-minute chart here on Ripple. Ripple is creating higher lows and trying to create some higher highs here. I like the fact that Ripple is above the 200 moving average on the 15-minute chart. Let's zoom out to the we'll zoom out to the daily chart. See how see how Ripple's doing on the daily chart here. If you caught me on my live stream yesterday, you would have heard me say that, you know, we want to see Ripple stay above $1.90, because if it loses $1.90, then it's going to come down to this red line here at $1.80. Okay, which doesn't seem like too much, but I mean, if you're buying Ripple right now at $2.14, and if this thing goes down to $1.80, that's going to hurt, right? So if you're buying Ripple at this price right now, I would probably put the stop loss at if you want to keep it tight, probably at $2 or $1.99, okay, psychological level. But I would also probably put the stop loss at like $1.88, okay, because we have seen Ripple get down to $1.89. So if we go down to $1.88, that means something's broken here, and we're not going to be bullish on Ripple if it continues going lower than $1.89. So that's where I would be game planning stop losses for Ripple right now. But Ripple is in a kind of like its own big giant bull flag right now. Okay, if you guys have watched some of my previous streams or some of my shorts and TikToks here, you know that this is looking like a bull flag right here to me, right? Okay, one big giant bull flag on the daily time frame here, and I'm just drawing this out here for you guys to see what it looks like to me. Okay. And you just take the measured move, which is the flagpole. You take the flagpole, you put it over here to like where we could break out of this flag on the bull flag. And it's saying that Ripple XRP should be about a $5.34 asset in the future here. Yeah, Terry Williams, Ripple is a long-term hold, and it's one of the strongest cryptos out there. Not only is it above the 200-day moving average, which right now Bitcoin's not even above the 200-day moving average, but Ripple is above the 200-day moving average, and it's creating this huge giant bull flag. All right, and if the bull flag plays out in our favor and it breaks out to the upside, you're looking at a $5.30 Ripple, okay, XRP. And I'll even show you guys with some more conviction here we'll show you the Fibonacci analysis here, okay? If we just take where, you know, XRP kind of like what topped out here at $3.40, and we bring it down to this impulse move here down when Ripple used to be 50 cents. You could have bought Ripple at 50 cents in November of last year. Okay, you got the 1618, okay, fib extension level saying that Ripple can get up to like $5.21 here. Okay, that 1618 is saying that Ripple could be $5.20. So you got the fib extension saying 520, and then you also got the bull flag saying 530. I for sure, you know, see Ripple going to $5 later on in 2025. And that, I mean, I shouldn't be 100% for sure, but if everything plays out in our favor and we're going to continue being bullish here on crypto, then yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we see Ripple get up to like $5 here. Okay. So those are my thoughts on Ripple. You're saying, Star, that Bitcoin has a bull flag on the daily time frame? We can take a look at that one more time. You know, I guess you could call it a bull flag. You know, it was definitely looking like a flag here. You know, for Bitcoin back in December and January. Okay, you know, I was paying attention to that, you know, the flag was kind of looking like this. So Bitcoin looked like it was in the bull flag, right? But then this happened, right? We lost this level here, the $93,000 level here in February of 2025. Came back, we back tested that level at $93,000, and then we got rejected and we came down here. So now, you know, what does this bull flag look like? If you're gonna call Bitcoin is in a bull, say that Bitcoin is in a bull flag, it kind of looks you would have to make it look kind of like this and redraw the lines here, right? Maybe you could call that a bull flag, okay, on Bitcoin, okay? It's possible. It's possible if that's how you're gonna draw it out, right? But I've done a Fibonacci analysis on Bitcoin already previously, and the 1618 says that Bitcoin should get up to $135,000. Let's see what this bull flag is gonna say here for Bitcoin. If we're gonna call this a bull flag for Bitcoin, you take that measure move, the flagpole, you put it over here to where we could possibly break out at like $86,000 here. And yeah, that bull flag is saying that Bitcoin should be $131,000, and you got the 1618 saying it should be $135,000 for Bitcoin. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's how I would draw it out. Okay. Let's see. Mandito wants me to take a look at AIOZ. Okay. And Marie says $5 is low. I guess you're saying that that's too low of a target for Ripple. I'm saying that's the realistic target. You know, it's gonna go to $5 before it goes to any other price higher than that. But it's looking like $5 is coming up on deck for a Ripple. I can see that in the charts right now. Okay. But let's take a look at AIOZ. I'll do a request right now. AIOZ, this is a cryptocurrency that's related to artificial intelligence. AI coins is what some call it. And this one's trading at 24 cents. Not really enjoying having a good day as like Bitcoin and some of these other altcoins out there. Okay. AIOZ has been in a falling wedge. If I can just draw that out for you. Okay, it's looking like this on AIOZ. And falling wedges, they usually break out to the upside. You know, basically you came down really hard and really fast on the price, and there's just not enough more sellers to keep pushing the price down. It doesn't mean that this thing can't go down further, but it wants to get out of this pattern and go to the upside more so than go to the downside on a falling wedge. And it looks like AIOZ is actually trying to step out of this falling wedge by going sideways and to the right here. Okay, so that's not as strong or as bullish of a case, okay, that we would want to see we want to see AIO16Z just do a V-shaped recovery. That would be very bullish if it could, okay. But if AIO16Z starts climbing up to higher prices, you're probably going to get some resistance on this green line. This is the 50-day moving average at 57 cents. So you might want to start taking profit at that area. Okay, and that makes sense because, I mean, if this thing goes from 24 cents up to like 57 cents, you're doubling your money, okay, on AIO16Z. And the way these falling wedges usually play out, right? You measure from the top of the falling wedge to the bottom of the base here, okay? You take that measure move, you put it to like where you could break out at right here, like 24, 25 cents on AIO16Z. And you're looking at like a measure move that could bring you up to at least 96 cents, possibly at $1 on AIO16Z. And if it does that, then you're looking at like quadrupling your investment right here. I like where this crypto is at. You can game plan that you can put your stop loss probably at like 18 cents, buy it at 24 cents. You're only risking about, you're risking about like 20% on the stop loss, but you're looking to get a gain of about a 4x on your investment here, okay? I'll pull out the VRVP real quick to see what the levels are saying here on the volume chart, the volume range visual profile. We got this blue line here. The point of control is at 44 cents, so this thing does want to go back to 44 cents at the very least. But when it does, I'm expecting probably get a rejection off that level because a lot of people bought at 44 cents. As you can see, AIO16Z was trading at 44 cents for like the good majority of 2024, okay? So anybody that bought at these levels here probably wants to sell and get out of it and just break even. So when we go back to 44 cents on AIO16Z, I'm expecting then to get rejected, create a higher low, and then go up to higher prices. But when it does go to higher prices here, you got a big gap on the VRVP here, okay? And you could see like 77 cents, 78 cents, right? And you'll be well above the moving averages here. But 77, 78 cents might be the next resistance level, only because you can see some people here back in November of 2024, also here in January of 2025. Some people were buying at those levels, so they probably want to get out and break even too on their loss if they don't have that much conviction in AIOZ. Okay. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Mandito, are you referring to XRP? XRP could go down to $2. It's not that far away from $2, but I think you could buy it at $2 if you can, and then put a stop loss at like $1.88. And if you lose $1.88 on XRP, then you probably want to not stick around because it's probably gonna go lower than that. Okay. Yes, we did talk about XRP. That was like the second cryptocurrency that we talked about after Bitcoin. You want me to look at ASM? We can take a look at ASM. Yeah. At some point, I want to look at some of the higher market cryptos like Ethereum and Solana, but I'll look at the ASM, and then I'm going to look at Solana and Ethereum. Okay. Well, let's take a look at ASM. ASM, is that a gold miner, silver miner? Because that's what I have showing up here. We're looking at Avino silver and gold mines at $1.75. Once again, thank you for the requests. I know I talk about crypto a lot, but I definitely love talking about stocks, especially if it's a winner. Okay, it looks like you got yourself a winner right here with Avino. With the price of gold and silver skyrocketing right now, this thing is also looking like it wants to skyrocket as well. We're looking at the daily chart for ASM. Okay, point of control, I can see a lot of people bought this stock at $1.13, $1.12, where this blue line is currently at. And you can see that ASM has shot up to higher prices here. Must have had like really good earnings report. Yeah, if I click on the E here, you can see that they had earnings. They were estimating earnings to be 3 cents. They actually got 4 cents on their earnings per share. They had revenue that was estimated to be $16 million. They actually made $24 million on revenue. So, you know, that they had a good earnings report, and that shot this thing up 20% in one day on March 12th here. And this one's creating a bull flag, okay? So with the bull flag, you know, we can kind of game plan this out, right? Where this thing will start flagging out. You're getting some consolidation here, okay? Let me just double check the RSI. RSI is showing some lower levels on the RSI. So yeah, you're getting some bearish divergence, which is turning into consolidation here on the chart pattern, and you got yourself a bull flag here. But if this thing continues being bullish, then you just measure from the impulse move here, which is your flagpole, okay? And you take that flagpole, right? You bring it over to where you could possibly break out here at like $2.29. And I got you a price target of $2.71 on this stock. That's your bullish price target. Now, bearish target, I'll give you the bearish case as well, okay? If this bull flag doesn't play out, you might get a little bit of support at this 21 EMA that's trying to come and provide some support here. 21 EMA is currently sitting at $1.68. If you lose that $1.68, you could come right back down to these high volume nodes here at like $1.39, $1.40, okay? Might be where you could scoop up some cheaper shares. If this stock does go down for whatever reason, you could probably get some at $1.38, $1.40. You'd be very lucky if you were able to get $1.13, $1.12 again. I don't think it's going to come back down to those levels. But if you do see it at those levels, I would probably be a buyer of this stock and buy up those prices if you can, okay? But yeah, your bearish case, this thing could come down, right? Revisit the 21 EMA or even come down to like $1.40. Your bullish case is that you come up to like $2.70. Should be your next price target on this stock. All right, let's take a look at Solana now, and then we'll look at Ethereum. Solana currently trading at $126, right? Not having as great of a day as Bitcoin, Ripple, and Ethereum, but hey, better than having a bad day. You're up, okay? You're up, you're not down, okay? But as you can see here with Solana, as I zoom in a little bit, Solana does have a point of control at $126. That's probably why it's just chilling here for right now. But you can see that Solana actually got rejected. If you think the 21 EMA is not a real thing, that you shouldn't have the 21 exponential moving average on your chart, then my friend, you are wrong, because look at this, right? Okay, other traders and investors, professional traders are using the 21 EMA, so why shouldn't you? Okay, this 21 EMA, right, says that Solana was not going to go above $130.57. And that's where exactly the price that Solana went to. It went to like $130.44, and it got rejected, okay? It did not go above that white line. So the 21 EMA is acting as resistance for Solana, okay? I would be bullish with Solana once we can get above that 21 EMA, this white line here, okay? And then, you know, then we'll see how Solana reacts as it goes to higher prices here. If it does go to higher prices, I'm expecting another rejection at $143, where you got another high volume node here. You got a lot of volume here on the VRVP. So, you know, I want to see Solana get above 130. Then 140 is going to be the next resistance. But then after that, here's the beautiful part about Solana. Once it gets past $143, that like boss that it needs to beat, okay? Then there's a gap in the VRVP, but you could see Solana come right up to like $170. Could be the next resistance that it needs to contend up against. And then I want to see Solana get above the 200-day moving average, that red line at $183, okay? That's the bullish case for Solana. Bearish case is that, man, Solana better not go lower than $110 here, okay? Where you have some candle wicks here. Because if you lose $110, you're gonna go even further down to lower prices on Solana. And you know, I think I said, like, you know, we could see Solana go down to $90 or even $75, according to the VRVP, if this thing can reset. Let's see if I zoom out here on Solana. You see, yeah, you got a point of control way down here, but you got a lot of volume here at like $95 if Solana does lose the $110 level. All right. Oh, you want me to look at ASM crypto? Well, that's why I had to ask you. Now, after I just did the analysis on that, now you want me to look at the crypto. Okay. All right. Apparently, there's an ASM crypto out there. Assemble. Is that the one you want me to look at? Okay. Assemble crypto. Let's see what it looks like on Coinbase here. All right. So Assemble looks like it's also in a falling wedge. This crypto is currently trading at 2.5 cents. And, you know, I'll kind of draw out the falling wedge as best as I can here. Let me get rid of the moving averages for now. Yeah, this one's in a slight falling wedge. Okay, falling wedges are still bullish. Okay, stochastic RSI is showing that we're getting a little bit of a reversal and going up to the upside here. So I think this thing wants to break out to the upside. I'm just gonna measure the falling wedge from the top to the bottom here on the falling wedge, and then I take this measured move here. If we break out at like we'll say we'll break out at like 3 cents here, you could see this thing get up to about 4 cents. So you got like a 33% move up on price possible. A little bit more than 33, probably like 40%. Yeah, 4 cents makes sense because look at this. I mean, I can see some candlewick tops here. You got a candlewick top here at 4 cents back in December. Looks like 4.5 cents was like another resistance level in October. So that would probably be my first price target on this crypto when things start to become bullish again. Let me pull up the moving averages, see what the moving averages say. And yeah, the moving averages is saying that, yeah, there's some resistance here. You got the 100-day moving average at 3.037 pennies. And then you also have the 50-day moving average at 0.039 pennies. So yeah, about 4 cents should probably be your first price target on this crypto once things start to become more bullish. Let me just pull up the VRVP here real quick. VRVP is saying there's a lot of volume at like 3 cents, so I guess a lot of people thought they were buying the dip at 3 cents, but this thing kept going lower than 3 cents. You got some more volume at 4 cents, and then after 4 cents you have not that much volume, and this thing could come right up to like 5 pennies. Okay, so that's probably another long-term target for this crypto. So you could possibly double your money with ASM. Okay, and I'm liking the fact that you're kind of creating higher lows here on the RSI. If I just draw this out here real quick, you got yourself kind of like a slight uptrend on the RSI. So you could consider that bullish divergence is starting to play out, and we're starting to bottom out on Assemble here. Okay. All right. Moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum having a pretty good solid day right now, up 5%. Currently trading at $1,919 here. But I can't get too excited for Ethereum until we get out of this descending channel, this blue descending channel that I charted out in prior chart analysis here. I wouldn't get overly bullish on Ethereum until we get up to like $2,300 or $2,400. You got like high volume node here at $2,400. That's probably going to be some resistance in that area. But I mean, you could buy Ethereum right now at $1,900 and put your stop loss at like 1,700 or 1,750 here. Hope that your stop loss doesn't get you don't get stopped out. But I mean, I think that's a reasonable stop loss to be putting your Ethereum. Let's see, Ethereum got down to like 1,754 on March 11th. So yeah, I think a stop loss of 1,750. If I quickly measure that out from where we are right now, 1915 to like 1750. Yeah, you got like an 8% stop loss on Ethereum right now if you put your stop loss at 1750. But you're trying to see if you can get to higher prices here on Ethereum, and you know, after Ethereum gets past $2,400, you got a lot of resistance here, like 27, 28, and that happens to be where the 200-day moving average is currently at. Like right now, the 200-day moving average on Ethereum is at $2,800, $2,849. Once Ethereum gets above 2,850, that's when you can start being bullish again on Ethereum. And you know, if Ethereum continues going up to higher prices, you got like $3,300 is probably your long-term bullish target for Ethereum later on in 2025. Okay. All right. So I think we covered some of the big three, the big four: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. Let me see if I got any more requests here. All right. Yep, Freddie, we just checked up on Ethereum. All right. And let's see. XYO, I got that as a request. All right. Let's take a look at XYO. We're looking at XYO, currently trading on Coinbase at less than a penny. You got like 0.00965, up 3.2% today. Let's see, it looks like I've already looked at this crypto a while ago. I'm just cleaning the chart up here a little bit. Get rid of some stuff. Okay, so here we are. We're just using the VRVP here. I love using the VRVP. We can see that we got a lot of volume at the 0.09. 00944. I'm just going to call it 904. So the 904 level, really strong support level here. We got the 200-day moving average currently sitting at about a 0.0128 pennies. Okay, 1288. That's probably going to be your first resistance level. But then once you get past that, you got some more resistance at like a penny and a half, and then after that, you got resistance at this point of control. This blue line is sitting at roughly 2 pennies. Okay. Let's see if we got any bullish divergence. It looks like you're getting some bullish divergence. I'm going to show you here real quick what I see. All right. So obviously we know we're making some lower lows here on the price. Okay. However, looking at the RSI here, you can see that we're making higher lows here on the RSI. So you could say that we have some bullish divergence here on XYO. Could this be the bottom here for XYO as buyers are starting to step in and buy up these prices here? I think so. The thing about this is that you could put your stop loss right below these candle wicks here. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, this candle wicks looks like if you put your stop loss at like 0.008, yeah, so the 800 level. Okay, if you could put it at the 800 level, I think you can game plan this out where you're not going to lose a lot of money, but you're probably having a high reward, low risk situation where this thing could, if it gets back up to the point of control, you could double your money on this crypto. So yeah, I like that. I really do. Tron, you're asking about Tron. Tron's a cryptocurrency. And then William over here is asking about Caspa. All right. You can, Freddie, on your own time, you can go on this website called coinmarketcap.com. Let me just try to show you here real quick. You can learn about whatever cryptocurrency that you don't know too much about. There's this website called coinmarketcap.com. You type in the name of your coin. You want to know more about Tron. You click on Tron right there, okay? And you can learn as much as you can on this cryptocurrency. You got the website for Tron, and you got the white paper that explains what Tron is and what they're trying to do. And then you can also click on the About section over here, and it will tell you more about Tron, okay, who the founders of Tron are, what makes Tron unique, you know, all these things here. CoinMarket is a really good website to do a lot of research on your coins. And then if you want to know where you can buy it, right, you just click on Markets over here, and you can buy Tron on Binance, Bybit, Upbit, Mexi, Gate.io. These are all cryptocurrency exchanges you can buy Tron on, okay? But let's see, I had another request here, Caspa, okay? And then you said, should you buy Tron? I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your money. You gotta talk to a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's just put that on the record here, okay? I can give you my opinions, all right? And I can just look at the charts here and tell you, like, you know, just based on what I see with Tron, you know, looks like you buying it here at 23 cents, right? Seems to be a lot better than buying it at 34 or 40 cents back in December, okay? You got yourself like almost like a 50% discount. So, could be a good time to buy Tron, okay? I could do a deep dive, but I want to help out this other guy here, Caspa. I'm sorry, not Caspa. William asked about Caspa. And then I can look at Tron in deep detail if you on the charts here if you want me to. All right, yes. Let me go ahead and take a look at the Caspa real quick here. All right, Caspa on Mexi exchange. Currently trading at a little bit less than 7 pennies, 0.068 pennies. Up 5.98%, so it's a pretty solid day, I would say, especially for it not having any news, not any news that I know of. But yeah, Caspa, I could already see it right now. I see some bullish divergence starting to creep into here, okay, on the RSI. All right, and you know, we already had lower lows here, okay. Actually, this is starting to create a higher low here, so I don't know, maybe that's not really bullish divergence, but still a bullish trend, okay, because you're creating higher lows on the price, okay. So with that being said, if Casper does continue being bullish here, there you go, you got a big gap here in price, and this thing could come up to the point of control at like 11.5 cents, that blue line right there. All right, so I think Caspa could be a winner in the future here. At least you could possibly maybe double your money. It is below all the moving averages here. The crucial one, that red line, 200 moving average is at 12 cents. So that's going to be probably the boss level, resistance level as this thing climbs up to higher prices. But let's see. Wow. Okay. Zooming out here on Caspa, and you know, Caspa has been at higher prices going into 2024, and it's just had a vicious beatdown ever since the middle of December here. Yeah, I think you could possibly call this. Nah, you can't really call it a higher low because it's making lower lows now. Yeah, but could Casper be creating some bullish? Like, I mean, I saw a bullish divergence right here. You got higher lows here on the RSI, and you got lower lows here on the price. So maybe this could be the beginning of a bottoming formation here. Maybe possibly you could call this a double bottom. This bottom right here is at like 5.5 cents. This bottom over here is at 6 cents. You want the double bottom to be like 1 to 3% off between the two numbers. So I think possibly it could be a double bottom. And if it is a double bottom, right, on Caspa, then you just measure between the two bottoms here. up until the top in between the two bottoms. You take that measure move, put over here to like on top of the top in between the two bottoms. And this is saying that Casper could get up to like 10 cents if that double bottom plays out. But I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like a double bottom, but I think it's not quite a double bottom. This is just a higher low, but it's still bullish. It's better than making lower lows. All right, B-Rock is asking about Onyx coin, XCN. All right, we'll take a look at XCN for you. XCN currently at 906 right now, down 1.7% today. And wow, I mean, this one is definitely in a falling wedge or descending channel. How much lower could it possibly go? I have to start figuring out, like, is XCN gonna go any lower than what it already has done? Okay. Looks like XCN could get some support off of that red line, the 200-day moving average. That red line, that 200-day moving average is currently sitting at, let me see, I gotta fix the chart here a little bit, but yeah, the red line is at 805. Okay, so this thing could come down a little bit lower, and buyers might not step in until we get to the red line here at 805, 802 in this area. Okay. But I'm expecting it to at least get a pity bounce, a dead cat bounce or a pity bounce, or a little bit of a relief rally once it hits 800. Those are that's what my expectations are with this crypto. You're over here, like, we got a low here at like 33. I'm sorry, the RSI here at 33.42. And then another RSI of 32.45, so you're actually still creating lower lows on the RSI here. So we're not quite yet done going down further, in my opinion, on Onyx coin, but we might actually be getting close to an end here on the bleeding, if the 200-day moving average gets respected, if, you know, buyers step in at 805. Okay, but I cannot say this is bullish divergence, because there is no bullish divergence. You're creating lower lows on price and you're creating lower lows on the RSI. Okay, so you're not done bottoming out yet, but you might be. You might get a relief at that 200-day moving average. And if this thing does start to become bullish again, you're gonna have to contend up against the VRVP here, saying that there's a lot of volume at like 0.012 pennies. That might be your first resistance level. Then going back here to the Fibonacci levels, you got 0.236, about a 0.013 pennies could be resistance level, and then 2 pennies is probably going to be the next resistance level. So got a lot of work to do here on Onyx coin. And I don't think we're done bottoming out yet, to be honest. But we might be getting close, though. All right, I want to look at AVAX. Let's take a look at AVAX coin, because I put that as one of the coins that we were going to look at. AVAX is up today, 5.1%. Currently trading at $19.74. And AVAX is, I mean, this is what bullish divergence looks like. You got lower lows on the price, so that hurts, right? Seeing the price go down. But this is how you know people are actually buying your coin. Okay, you can see that you got higher lows on the RSI here. Okay, for AVAX. So this is bullish divergence. Okay, and you can see that the way this bullish divergence is playing out on AVAX is you're going sideways now. Instead of going down, you're going sideways, which is better than going down, right? The next best thing would be for it to actually start going up again. Could AVAX start going back up, and where are the resistance levels? We got the VRVP here saying that there's some resistance at 2190. Okay, And we got some more resistance at like 25 bucks. Could be the next resistance level for Avalanche as it creeps up to higher prices here. But, you know, what I want to see with Avalanche is I want to see, you know, higher lows and higher highs. Okay, let me just draw this out. Okay, so we have the lowest low right here, and then we have possibly, this could possibly be another low, but a higher low for AVAX. And then, you know, what I would like to see is I would like to see AVAX create a higher high and then come back down, create a higher low, and then come back up again and create a higher high as we go to higher prices on AVAX. That's how you know that you're in a bullish trend again, and you can be bullish on this crypto. And you know, that makes sense, right? Like I can see it right now. Like if AVAX, right, Avalanche comes up, gets rejected off of this green line, the 50-day moving average, comes back down, gets some support over here at the VRVP level of like 25 bucks, comes back up again, gets rejected at the 200-day moving average, which is this red line at 31 bucks. Yeah, I can see AVAX doing something like that for sure, if it's going to be bullish. Yeah. All right. Let me just double check on my YouTube stream to see who's in the stream. All right. Okay. If you guys want me to do any more coins of yours, I'm taking requests right now. If not, I'm probably gonna end the stream soon because I've been streaming for about an hour now. Let me get a swig of water here. We'll finish up the live stream and make sure that we definitely look at Bitcoin one more time before we go. Bitcoin is currently trading at $85,300. Okay, having a nice solid day here. Bitcoin's port of control is currently at $96,000. That's my short-term bullish price target on Bitcoin. Once we can get above $86,000, which is where the 200-day moving average is sitting at, I think Bitcoin could come back up. We might get some resistance at $93,000. Okay, it was a big resistance level for like the longest time. It's also where the 100 and the 50-day is sitting at. But I think after $93,000 comes $96,000, and that's going to be a lot of resistance there because not everybody is convinced that Bitcoin's going to go back up to $100,000. So some people might sell at $96,000 thinking like they're getting top dollar for their Bitcoin because they're not sure if they can get Bitcoin for 100 grand if they're going to sell it at that price. But for those of you who have a longer time frame and aren't concerned about the shorter time frames, then I do see Bitcoin, right, eventually coming up to the all-time high of $109,300, and then I see Bitcoin possibly going up to the 1618 fib extension level at $135,000 Bitcoin. All right, and we did measure this bull flag here, this bull flag that Bitcoin looks like it's kind of trying to create here. You take that flagpole on the bull flag, you put it to where we could possibly break out at like $86,000, and I have $131,000 price target just using the bull flag. So I think $130,000 Bitcoin is still coming up on deck for 2025 here. All right. Let's see. B-Rock says, how about Swift? And then I got another person saying Pal AI. All right, I think that's going to be it for the request because I do have some things I need to do after the stream is over. But yeah, I think I'll do Pal AI and I will do Swift, and then that's going to be it for today, guys. Appreciate you coming on to the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new to the stream and you're liking the analysis here, by all means, click that follow button, click that subscribe button. Okay. Swift USD. Is that the one that Swift? Can you just elaborate? Is Swift a crypto, or is this a stock you want me to look at? While you get back to me on that, I'm gonna look at the other one, Pal AI. Let me make sure I'm spelling this thing right. PAL AI. If this is a brand new cryptocurrency, then I might not be able to actually pull it up. Okay, actually, I think I see it right here. Pal AI, Pal USD. Okay. Pal USD. Currently trading at 12 cents, up 9.6% today, so having a pretty solid day. Let's see as I zoom in here. Looks like we have point of control sitting at 16 cents. So eventually, if this thing continues being bullish, I think your first price target should be 16 cents. If you're gonna start taking profits, short-term profits, I would start taking profits at 16 cents. And that's about like another 33% gain from where you are right now. Looks like this thing is already creating a higher low after creating the lowest low here on March 11th. Okay, you got a low here and then a higher low. You also got that showing up on the RSI. So you're doing the right things. You're doing the things you need to be doing here on the daily chart to be starting a bullish trend here. But I want to see this thing get back up to 16 cents. And once it does get back up to 16 cents, we got to see how it behaves at that level. We need to break out past 16 cents so we can create higher highs again and higher lows and basically create a bullish trend on this crypto. And if it does continue being bullish, then we want to see it get above the red line, the 200-day moving average, which is currently sitting at 22 cents, is where I would probably put my next take profit if you're short-term trading this crypto. Long-term, right? You got a lot of volume here at 31 cents. That should probably be your ultimate take profit target. I'm not sure if I would want to wait until we get to the highs that we had back in January when this thing was at like 47 cents and 48 cents. I would probably start taking profit, just using the VRVP, okay? You can add this onto your trading view chart, the VRVP, right? It gives you these green and red bars here. And I'll probably, take profit at like 34 cents, I think is a reasonable level, because you're probably not going to get the very tippity top. This thing does have the chance to, bottom out and go up to higher prices here, but I think 34 cents, right? That's reasonable. You're going to double your money, almost triple your money. You got like a 2x, 3x here on Pal AI, okay? All right. I'm not taking any more requests, but I appreciate you coming into the chat here, Matt Young. You think HMR is going to have a short squeeze tomorrow? Okay, we'll see. Catch me on the live stream. Put in a request about that one, and I'll take a look at it, and we'll see if that actually does happen with the short squeeze. But I have another one here. Somebody requested Swift. Yeah, B-Rock requested Swift, but I'm not sure what Swift you want me to look at here. I got this Swift right here. It's a stock trading on a stock exchange. If this is the one that you're talking about, then yeah, this one is at 40 cents here. And looks like it has seen better days here as I start zooming out. Yeah, this thing looks like it had a really good 2021, and now this thing has it bottomed out? That's what I want to know. I'll start zooming back in again here. Looking at the daily chart. Damn, okay. Possibly a higher lows here in the RSI. And you obviously got lower lows on price. This could be possible bullish divergence. This thing could possibly bottom out here. And this might be the lowest low right here and you might not be able to get it lower than that, but maybe you could. Okay, I want to see this thing create higher lows and higher highs, get back up to the point of control at 44 cents before I start becoming bullish on this stock here. And then of course we got to get above the 200-day moving average at 47 cents. So once you're at 47 cents, you could probably be confident that this thing is going to be back in the bullish trend and start making you money again. Yeah, all right, B-Rock, I need to know the actual ticker symbol. I don't know which one you want me to look at. You said SWIFT. Okay, is it like SWT or SFT? Like when you give me the name of it, that's all I got to go with. Okay, if it's a crypto, I can try clicking here to see if it's a crypto named SWIFT. SWIFT USD. Yeah, and then I need to know, like, give me a cryptocurrency exchange you want me to look at that's that has SWIFT on it. But yeah, you got to give me the actual ticker symbol. You know, like Ethereum is like ETH. Okay, Bitcoin is BTC. I need like the ticker symbol for SWIFT. I'll give you like a few seconds to respond back to that. But I don't know what the ticker symbol is for SWIFT. So that's why I'm having a hard time pulling it up. Let's see, someone made a request for white. White Rock Finance on looks like I can get that on Mexi Exchange. White Rock, less than a penny. I'm just gonna say this thing is at 7,610, up 20% today. B-Rock, if you give me the ticker symbol, I can actually look at your crypto, but I don't know what the ticker symbol is for SWIFT. I apologize. I don't know every single crypto that there is out there. There's thousands of them. All right, but going back to White Rock here. White Rock, I don't have much data on White Rock because looks like White Rock came out last month, 2 months ago, February 4th. That's when it started trading on Mexi Exchange. We do have the 21 EMA that we can work off of here. Okay, this thing is above the 21 EMA, so that's bullish. That's quite bullish to see. But also, you know, we got to be wary that this thing could come back down to the 21 EMA because these cryptos, these assets, they like to come back to the white line whenever they can. So if they get away from it, I mean, don't be surprised if it comes back right back down towards it. And that 21 EMA is currently sitting at 4,952. This white number right here. So don't be surprised if this thing comes back down to 4,900. Okay. But yeah, looking at this crypto here, this looks to me like a possible bull flag. Let me go into like the 4-hour chart, see if I can get a better idea as like what this thing is doing here. Yeah, get rid of the VRVP, and I'll get rid of the moving average here. This thing looks like it's creating a bull flag. And with the bull flag, you just take the flagpole here, put it to where you think you can break out at like 7,500 here. And it looks like your price target is about 12,874. Almost a double. You got almost a 2x just based on what this bull flag is doing here for White Rock. Okay. Okay. But yeah, you can see, like, you know, just looking at the chart, you do have bearish divergence right now. You're creating lower highs on the RSI, even though you're creating higher highs on the price. and that shows up as this consolidation pattern. This bull flag is starting to play out here. But yeah, if we get bullish again on this crypto, like I said, you know, you could see 12,800. Okay. Appreciate the follows, the likes, and the subscribes. Guys, that's going to be it for today. Once again, thank you for coming on to the Meet Damien channel. I like looking at the charts. I like analyzing these cryptos and stocks whenever you guys have a stock pick for me. And yeah, I look forward to doing another live stream. You can catch me around like 6 p.m. East Coast time is when I normally go live here. And yeah, if I didn't have something to do after this live stream, I would have kept on going longer. And if you guys have more requests, I would have kept on going longer too. But I think that was pretty good. We covered a lot today, and we could always cover some more tomorrow. Okay, we'll see what happens with Liberation Day and Donald Trump's tariffs. That's a pretty big thing that's going on in the financial markets. So looks like we'll have some more to talk about tomorrow. Okay. Other than that, yeah, don't forget to hit that follow and subscribe button so you can see some more live streams like this. Take care, guys.